The stage is set and the prospect mouth-watering. Two teams at the peak of their powers, ready for a battle royal, serving as a true gauge of their ability to perform under pressure. Only one team can come out on top. Who will it be? It's live on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the FA Cup to bring you today. It's Blackpool, and they take on Fulham.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs, but if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
And here's the starting 11 for Fulham.
Well, it's a 5-3-2 really, because both wing-backs are more defensively minded, which could leave the front two without any service from the wide areas. That could be a problem for them.
Kevin Mbabu. And room now out on the flank. And crossed in there. Well, he took care of it defensively. Tom Kearney. Can they open things up? Thwarted by the post. Threat over for now, it seems. Dominic Thompson. Norburn. Thompson. Just cutting off the supply. Nelson. Determined defending. Castagne. Nelson. What can he do with it now? But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, at about £50 million, I think he'll prove to be an excellent signing. He's certainly got the skill and character to be a real star for them.
Ball's gone. Tom Kearney. Joseph. Morgan. An effective challenge. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. To put them ahead. Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, he'd love to have that delivery back. Nelson. Crossing possibilities. Clearance needed to be better. On a time for composure on the ball.
With the owner of the red car,
Well, the pass not finding its target.
remove the car as soon as possible. Thank you.
Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
So the corner played into the box. Well, possession ceded. Disappointing pass. Mbabu. Mbabu. Chances on. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, racing past his man. Opportunity. Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. And unable to keep possession. Nelson. Well, he's beaten his opponent. And a decent delivery. And the goal was staring him in the face, but he couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Well, that would have extended their lead. What a golden opportunity that was.
On a pass that lacks quality. Tom Kearney. Oh, big chance. Well, quite simply a wild, wayward effort. And the less said about it, the better. And easily intercepted. Nelson. On to Castagne. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Well, he could really get at the opposition. But timely defending when it mattered. Kevin Mbabu. And the pass deftly cut out. He's in control of the situation. And foul it is then. And a no-nonsense clearance. Difficult to stop him. Oh, a smart stop.
Well, they won't get too many chances, so they need to make the most of this.
Who can they pick out? And dealt with it nicely. Oh, he's given the ball away. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Nelson. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. And the keeper getting across to stop it. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Well, getting very close to the half-time interval, and it's a narrow lead for the visitors to this point. Stuart, how would you assess what we've seen?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays like this.
Well, couldn't keep it in. Thompson. And winning it back. Good technique displayed. Cross could be useful. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Slipshod passing. Timothy Castagne. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And no worries for the goalkeeper. Dominic Thompson. Committed challenge. On the offensive. Could play it in. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Oh, what an opportunity. Clearance left a bit to be desired. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. And unable to keep possession. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. Kouassi. Well, he's got past his man. And he's gone and scored to level it again.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Nelson. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, quite simply, he hasn't been able to make his mark and attack in this game, Stuart.
Well, he's been very quiet so far. He just hasn't got away from his marker. He needs to find a spark from somewhere and start testing this goalkeeper.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Really getting stuck in. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Oh, managing to beat him. And it's played into the centre. Half-hearted clearance. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Counter-attacking chance. Well, a fantastic counter-attack as they move through the gears, but not a brilliant end product.
Well, everything looked good until the finish, but that shows how dangerous they are on the break.
Timothy Castagne. Out of play and a Fulham throw-in forthcoming. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. And over it comes. Well, couldn't get it past that first defender. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Fulham facing Everton. Chance to cross. Oh, surely! And so near on the volley.
Well, he'll be frustrated with that finish. That was a big opportunity there. Well, what a chance to take the lead, and doesn't he know it? But will they get a better one than that?
Possession given away, unfortunately. Moving into the advanced position. Tom Kearney. Babu. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Fulham doing well to regain possession. And continues his run. Is it going to be? And the keeper there to deal with it.
Well, the keeper's made a good save, but you just sense a goal is coming soon.
Getting in there to intercept. And ball back with Fulham here. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And fine goalkeeping.
Well, he can't believe his side haven't taken the lead there. That was a big chance.
Played over. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. Mbabu. It's looking promising. Fine cross into the middle. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, Fulham have certainly controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes. As you can see, they're creating plenty of...
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline.
Reece Nelson.
Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Well, winning back possession. Effective press. Joseph. This might be ideal for the counter. But it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Well, that is how to play advantage. Tom Kearney. That's useful play. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. And stopping the danger. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And they're making a change. Nelson. Fulham couldn't keep it. Into the final 20 minutes. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Can he finish this? And up for grabs off the keeper. Chance still on. He's blocked it. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. And quick thinking defensively. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Opportunity here. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Well, they've given him too much space. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising.
Well, Fulham have certainly controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes, as you can see, and they certainly deserve their lead. Another one here, and that would put the game beyond doubt.
Morgan. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Norburn. Dominic Thompson. Oh, he's given the ball away. Potential danger here. And the shot. Ball is loose. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
I must say, this looks promising. Really well positioned.
Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
And that's an important intervention. Castagna. And they need to get tighter. And it's still on for him. Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. Well, he's given us away. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game!
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it? Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. And he read it well defensively. Adama. Oh, that's a really good run. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes. That's useful play. But really sticking to their task defensively. Superb effort to keep it in. And the referee blows for a foul. Well, he knows he's on his last warning after that one.
Well, I don't think it warranted a yellow card. He made a genuine attempt to play the ball there.
Well, any goalkeeper would be disappointed if he didn't save that. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Electing to cross into the centre. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Yes, and thoroughly deserved, you have to say. Thought they controlled large parts of the game, they created enough chances, and if they can continue to replicate performances like this, they have to fancy their chances going forward.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, of course, his finishing could have been better today, but he scored one and made a lot of chances for himself. I thought he was outstanding.